Hey, how are you? See, woohoo is right. If I had been in a position to where I could have gotten online last night, I would have. And I thought about it and didn't do it. So I'm trying to figure out right now how to get my stuff right here on. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking for my on my phone for my channel. Are you there, see? Or have you come and gone? I would hate that. Hmm. Hello? Anybody there? No, I can't find my station. So I guess I'll go back over here and see if I can figure it out. And no, I can't. Now, let's see. No. Well, let's just be done with it. And I'm going to. Oh, yeah. There we go. While I was fiddling with it, um, everybody came in. Hello. See. Hey, how are you doing? Um, Lily, how are you? Oh, okay. That'd be great. See, thank you. And Aaron, darling. Um, yes. Am I not usually? My channel live and I don't see it. Okay. Anyway, um, let's start. But I'm going to use a new deck today. It's called. I got to look at it and see. It's not new, but I've never used it. It's called Enchanted Dreams. See, and um, if I had my phone working, if my husband would fix my phone to where I could see the stream. Okay. Then could my husband do that?
I don't know. Your husband's trying to connect to
YouTube.
What
Whoa.
do you need?
Well, we're on live.
What you want to do?
Make that come on. Well, did he get a little testy or what? No, actually, he didn't, because that's just the way he talks. And this is driving me crazy. Okay, we were going to pull. Oh, no, I was telling you about the new deck. Here's, okay, turn it down. No, this is the back of it. And I'll just show you, for instance, this is the, tell me if y'all can see that or if the light's too bright. This is the Three of Cups. How about if I bring it back here? And they are so big that they are extremely hard to shuffle. So, I don't know. We'll see how they work. I may switch in the middle of it. And but the thing is in the guidebook, in the major arcana, they've got these quotes up at the top of whatever the major arcana is, and it's such a good quote. It's always a good quote, and so I thought I'd look at it and tell you what the quote was. So we're gonna pull an oracle card. Okay, let's shuffle it once. Sage it a little bit. And okay, talk to my spirit guides a little bit too. And so is your friend going to be able to come over soon? What do we need to know for tonight is the question I'm asking. That would be really cool to have somebody else on here. See is faithful. And my moderators, you guys are so faithful. I appreciate you so much. Let's see what we got. Odin. Lily, it's Odin. Psychic insight. And he says, your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. That is so good. I love that. Oh, okay. Great. Hey, M-Dog. I can't read that. Oh, C sent you. Okay. Great. So, our third eye, right here, it's saying your third eye is open, which means you can see great stuff. You can see spirit and the wonderful things in the spirit world and know things. And I guess this is for me. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. That's what I'm going to do tonight. Well, it's what I usually do, but it's really kind of funny because I've been kind of doubting myself recently. I had to really get into some meditation today because I was so just weirded out. Honey, don't worry about it. I'll do something else. I need to do something else anyway. Thank you. Thank you to my husband, Randy. And you go ahead and do your thing. Okay. We're having technical difficulties again tonight. Oh, wow. Okay, Spirit. What is it that you need me to know? My third eye is open. I'm here to hear you. Okay, I will do that for sure. I won't do that ever again. I'll stay calm. Okay, they just let me have it. So, anyway, well, so does anyone have a question tonight? I've still got 777 on there. That's less than what I earn here in town by far. but I understand that it's expensive online or something, or people just want free readings or something. I'm not sure. M Dog, so glad to have you here. See, it's been a real joy to have here. Um, and I'm just kind of hanging out and look how big these are. I mean, I can't even get my little finger up there. So I'm having to shuffle sideways, and to get a good shuffle, I like to shuffle them the other way. So, guys, what are we going to do? It's 10:10. Everybody in where I live, that must be it, and then it's going to be 11:11 for somebody in the East Coast. So, Lily, I think you're in the East Coast, right? Who else is East Coast? We've got cats fighting. Our older cat. Okay, thank you, C. Our oldest cat, Isabel. It is just a nervous wreck all the time, and she is not doing well. She's got cancer. So the kittens are just so interested in her, and she's not at all interested in anything they have to say. She is not. For that matter, she's not interested in anything anybody has to say. Okay, I cut the deck, and let's see what I'm going to do. Like that. Well, M-Dog, join the club. I've been having technical difficulties all night. Somebody's after somebody. Okay. Oh, by the way, M-Dog, just for the record, it's capital T. I don't know if it matters, but whatever, if it does, it's capital T, AROT underscore, capital C, etc. The first of the things are underscore. So as soon as you get that done, drop your question in the. Yeah, it is. Oh, I missed 11:11 on your time. It says create a business, and I'm thinking, nah, I don't want the IRS involved in not much. Yeah, Aaron, that's so true. It's cute the way kittens treat big cats like celebrities. That is so true. And mine are especially not bad at it, but they're just like, yes, they are. There's something else about it. Okay, so we got like 6 inches of snow today. It snowed and snowed and snowed. Now, for us, it hadn't snowed this deep in 20 years. We usually get a dusting or maybe an inch, 2 at the most. There's at least 6 inches out there. Last we checked. So anyway, I thought that was interesting and kind of crazy. And so anyway, and let's see. Oh, so this is the latest with Remy. He started just, he'll be off playing with the other cats, whether it's upstairs or downstairs or out in the catio or wherever he happens to be, just playing hard as can be. And then all of a sudden, he rushes in, jumps up on my lap, and just wants me to give him kisses. And I call it a kitty massage. I massage his little shoulders, and he just wants to sit there with me for a minute, and then he gets done and he takes off. It was so cute. He does it probably 3 or 4 times a day now. Been doing that for about 2 weeks. So I don't know. I think he loves his mother. I may be mistaken. It may be plotting to kill me, but so thank you very much. Yes. And I don't think I know how to get the link for my PayPal account. So I need to bring this closer to me or something. I can't because of the cards, but I'm gonna have to try it. I don't like the boobage look. It makes me look like I'm fat or something. And the only thing that's fat are these. Okay. I'm sure you wanted to hear about that, didn't you? And that didn't help at all. And it's not going to work anyway, because maybe if I move my camera. Yeah, now you can see my lights back here, and these other lights. He's not able to find. Oh, okay. Can't find my name on Venmo, really? That's fine, M-Dog. Y'all just drop your questions in the. Okay, this is the deal with Remy and Seamus. There is a cat rescue in Kentucky, which is not very far from where I am. And I got Remy because I wanted a ginger cat. I got Remy when he was about 3 weeks old, and bottle fed him and that kind of thing. What I didn't know, oh, now you can see my window open. What I didn't know was that he had a little brother. And oh, it made me sick. Today it does, because I could have saved him so much. Hey, Gavin. And so I drove up to Kentucky because we have rescues around here, but they're real funny about anything. And that's not going to work, is it? No. Oh, well. Anyway, I just drove up to Kentucky, got the 3-week-old, and then I was sending them a picture of Remy, because I keep in touch with them. I mean, I'm all about their stuff. And sent them a picture of Remy, and they said, "Oh, we've got these 3 kittens, and one of them is Remy's brother." I said, "Oh my gosh." So we went and got him. And he's so sweet, but he's been in the cage for a long time, for 4 months. I mean, God. And the girl that has him or had him has 50 something cats. I don't know why they do that. I mean, I think I've got a lot of cats, but I wouldn't want to smell their house. My house doesn't stink though. So, yeah, that's exactly how I feel, Aaron. I'm gonna go where they're not gonna be icky about adopting a cat or a kitten or whatever. The last our 8-year-old cat we adopted from a shelter or a person up in Kentucky, a different part of Kentucky. So Kentucky evidently is the place to go to find cats. Yes, I did an oracle, but let's do another one just for the heck of it. How about that, Gavin? I got Odin, open your third eye. Don't be shy about it. And I needed that. So let's do the same deck. Oh, let's not. Let's go crazy and get a different deck. Hey, Eternal Light, how are you? We're going to go crazy and use a different deck for our opening oracle. Ooh, let's go with the fairies because they are kind of, speaking of cheeky. Happy New Year to you too, dear. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, they can be kind of sneaky but we love them. So, what's our question? What do we need to know from the universe tonight that, yes, Remy was a package deal, and we're glad of it. What do we know? We need to know from the universe tonight that will set the stage for a really good evening. What do we need to know for tonight that will set the stage? Fairies, be sweet and let me enjoy you tonight. And show me something really cool that I need to see. All right, you guys? And what everybody needs to see, not just me. This one, okay? And celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. Who in the world is that one for? An invitation could be on the way. I would be the one to say, let's go. I'm not going to wait around for somebody. I'm just going to go ahead and, or back in the day when I did things like that. But gosh, guys, I'm really called to do this deck right here. And I'm going to do it because there's a message for somebody either in the chat or somebody who watches it later. Not that anybody really does. No, they do. But What message do we need? Spirit, you've got a message for somebody, and I want to be the one to present it to them. And I thank you for that. Okay, I will. Oh, right there. Okay. What a good thing to come up with. It is the Star Mother. Can you see that? Here. I was making my camera zoom and then zoom. The Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? In other words, how can you do some self-care? How can you help yourself to feel more relaxed? Take a deep breath. How can you, yeah, that's something that I did. Okay, Dog, just drop your question and okay. So I meditate a lot. And the other thing I do is breath work, like in 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4. I do those. That's a box meditation or box breath work. And I do a lot of different kinds. So when I get anxious or need to do whatever, I just do it. I do my breath work or meditate or something, and that gets it done. Okay. I wish I could see my phone because I can see the questions better. Y'all drop your questions in the chat. And yes, Gavin, it is so important for self-care because I used to just give all my energy away. And when I became a life coach, during school to become a life coach, it really told me a lot. I miss that, Aaron. Yeah. Back in the day when I could get out and do a jig or something. My question is, well, let's just put it up there. Well, Don, let me just tell you this, as a certified life coach, like I said, went to school for it and worked hard for it. I want to tell you this. It's probably going to be a little bit of everything, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad, and you're probably going to regret something. But just know that sometimes things are not going to be good and they're not going to go your way or the way you think it should go, more importantly. And don't, pop off on somebody and then later regret that you did it. So let's see what the cards have to say. And these are it's the first time I'm using these cards. So let's see how well they read. I should have done the interview with them and I didn't. Yeah. So the first card that I drew was the Queen of Swords. And she's about caring and yeah, me too. And I haven't done these. She's about caring and but being to the point. So I see that you're probably just don't pull any punches. You're probably not a bullshitter, is what I was going to say. So that tells me that the Queen of Swords is, but you're kind. And that's going to come into play this year. That's something you need to remember this year, just like I was saying a minute ago, that Spirit was telling me to tell you. And remember, this is exactly what, remember to, with temperance, remember to keep things in balance. Don't overdo one thing and underdo another. Like if you are working and you're working a lot, which I see with the Seven of Pentacles that you may do. That you need to just kind of calm it down and take it like the Seven of Pentacles says to do. Just do your work and do the best you can. And you're going to be fruitful probably by the, I'd say by the fall, because we're getting this card now. And by the time the fall comes, I expect you to have a 10 of Pentacles, which means that you're doing really well. And I'm sorry, I read C's question and got things going on in my head that I need to be quiet about for a minute. I'm sorry that I interrupted this reading. But you'll be ready to harvest your well-earned home or finances, whichever. I mean, I think it has to do with work, but you'll be ready to, right now you're working on it and seeing it's not gonna let me. It's already showing signs of being really fruitful. And then we've got the Hermit. And the Hermit is really a good card. It ties in exactly to the Star Mother that we drew in the oracles. And throughout this year, I think it's going to be a really important year for you to go within and figure some stuff out for yourself. I don't know, but I'm not going to dig deep into your personal business. But you've got some stuff to figure out. And so the Hermit isn't always like alone, but he's introspective. I mean, it can be just taking time out and being alone, which I love to do. But it's being introspective. And that is something that you need to do all year long. Just take care of yourself and think about, well, we heard here to temperance. You got to keep balance in your life. And this is just repeating itself by keeping balance in your life with people. It's saying go within yourself. This is going to keep you from having the regrets. Does that make sense? Just let me know. And I hope that resonates with you. Yes, he did get good cards, or she, or they. They did get good cards, didn't they? That was a nice, and there were 2 majors there. So that's saying you really need to pay attention. And let's see if we're going to have, thank you, M-Dog, for donating and for being here. I hope you'll like the stream and subscribe and come back. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday night, unless something really awful happens. And yeah, there's a lot of energy for this year. But it's just, I would really love to have you here anytime you want to come. If you just want to come hang out, that would be great. So anyway, there you have it. And thank you so much. Oh, well, you're welcome. I really appreciated you for doing that. Oh, good. I'm glad it is. Let me go up here to C's question. Does my grandfather have anything to tell me from above? Has he been gone long? I'm thinking he hasn't really been, I mean, to me, long is like within the last 15 years because I'm old. But I'm really curious to know. So I'm going to wait on that question. Let me ask you a few questions first. No, that's all I need. Has he been gone long? And I don't know why I need to know that even. Yeah. Okay, so it hadn't been long. And that's what I figured. Long enough for him to get settled and into the groove of the vibes of the dimension that he's in. He wants you to know he's okay. That it's beautiful. I'll pull your cards in just a second, see. May I ask, would it be okay if your spirit guides came Hi, Maxine. Glad to have you. Okay, anyway, um, I'm going to let them come if they want to come. Okay. Okay. Um, it, you'd have had to been there. Are you seeing someone that, or are you married to someone that you think he wouldn't approve of? Is there something like that going on? Because I'm kind of getting that feeling, though. He's saying, "Be careful." Um, he loves you. He's sorry. Um, he's singing "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." I don't know where that came from. Um, Gosh, I wish I knew whether you're male or female. See, because that is kind of um, stopping me a little bit. It's kind of getting in my way of being able to. It's not in spirit's way, but it's in mine. Um, or if you're non-gender, that's, you know, non-binary, but whatever. I just thought I'd get. I keep thinking you're a girl, and well, yeah, I knew that your grandfather was male. See, I was just wondering about you. Um, okay. He's saying that he wanted to tell you more about life and be there to where you could. He wasted time. I don't think he really wasted time, but he feels like he did. And there was evidently so much more that he had to say. I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of unresolved something. He's not really being very forthcoming to me. And that's unusual because I get to hear all sorts of things. Okay. Well, let's see what C's grandfather might have something to say that I didn't gather on my end. Spirit guides, you guys get busy and don't throw what away. Give away or throw away. Because you'll see one day it's valuable. Okay, let's see what the cards are saying about that. I'd really like to call Oracle instead of this, but I'm gonna. Oh, okay, I'll just do that. Isn't that interesting? Well, the cards are saying, the star, that he is sending you signs, and that he feels like they're pretty clear, that he's sending you little messages here and there. The King of Wands he must have been a knowledgeable man, willful, and passionate about what he believes in, I think. And this card makes me usually think of somebody on the go, but with this, it's like they had to sit down. He had to sit down and just be. There's a decision that you need to make. And I think you've already kind of made up your mind, but you're doubting yourself a little bit. And the guide, let me look and see what number she is. 5, so she would be the Hierophant. But what she does is guide, and what the Hierophant does is guide. So the decision. So the cards are saying that it told about you, it told about him, and then there's this decision, but he's going to guide you through it. Whatever your gut says you need to do it. But he'll be there. Let me say that. He's not going to be a guide there, but he will be next to you and will deal with anything that comes up. So anyway, I hope that resonates with you and that it gives you an idea of what he has to say to you. Is, you know, he was defining both of you here, but this decision, just be clear. Just be clear about it. Whatever, I don't know if the decision is now or is coming up, but I agree with Aaron. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of something that powerful. I mean, oh, did he? He had a good voice. He's telling you something about a decision that you've either got in front of you right now or that is coming up. And it's a big decision. And he wants you to know to just be clear about it. You know, think it through, be clear about it, and that he'll be okay with anything you want. But see, there's something that you've got that I think was his. No, it was his. You've got something that was his, and he wants you to be sure and not like let it get away or sell it or anything right now. He says it's going to be worth a lot of money one day. So I don't know what that is, and you know, who knows. But I mean, I feel like it's a belt buckle. Oh, sure you can. Listen, what we don't always understand is that the spirit realm is like not up there. I mean, of course it is, but it's not all just up there. It's around us. It's constantly swirling. And those we love, they don't ever leave us. I mean, they're in it. I call it the veil. They're across the veil. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's why he was saying he was sorry, isn't it? Yeah. He's around, and he loves you a lot. So anyway, I hope that helped. Did it answer your question? Did the messages that you got answer your question? I'd like to know. Like I said, these are new cards, and maybe sometimes I don't Oh, let me say this. Alejandro Hordorski said, "Let the inner God that is in each one of us speak. The temple is your body, and the priest is your heart. It is from here that every awareness must begin." I don't know if that meant anything to you, but I think it was beautiful. Let the inner God that is in each one of us speak. The temple is your body, and the priest is your heart. The temple is your body, and the priest is your heart. Wow. I'm so glad. A guitar. Well, that makes sense since he liked to play Hispanic music and that kind of thing. Bless your heart. I know it's never easy to get rid of her. Let me share something with you real quick. A friend of mine sent this quote to me today, and I'm going to post it on Instagram soon. It says, because I've been in grief recently, or not recently, for a little while now. And it says, "And when I turned to face grief, I saw that it was just love in a heavy coat." I'm going to say that again. And when I turned to face grief, I saw that it was just love in a heavy coat. I cried when I first read it, and I feel like that again right now. It's just like carrying around extra baggage for a while, you know. But oh gosh, no kidding. No kidding, Aaron. He's filled that guitar up with joy. And sing. Just remember every day to be grateful about everything. Even when things aren't great, be grateful for something. Find something you're grateful for that day. Grateful for a cup of coffee. Yeah, I thought so too. And it's you know, that's one of those things that I think we can all feel, those of us who have lost loved ones. But thank you, C. I really appreciate it. Yeah, because the whole thing is, I realize this living with animals. I know, well, at my age, I don't know for sure, but I know that they're probably going to die. Thank you, Eternal Light. That they're probably going to die before I do. And I know that. But what they bring to my life, the happiness, the joy, the love that they bring to my life, so far outweighs the grief that I feel when I lose. This is what I've been in grief about. It's coming up on an anniversary, and it wasn't even a cat. And I miss him. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I know. And same with you. It's, I'm just talking about grief can be such a heavy thing, like a heavy coat. But one of these days, we can slip that coat off and everything will be so much better. So, it's getting about that time. Is there anyone else that wanted a reading? My moderators, I'll be glad to give you a reading. Aaron, could I give you a reading? If so, would you? Thank you, C. Thank you, M Dog. I really appreciate it. Oh, you'd like a reading, Maxine? Well, okay. Did you get my info? Aaron, could you post that again just in case? Oh, I'm so up for it. I'm so up for it, yeah. Just post where they can it's like I like that. Seamus, what are you doing, buddy? Getting into the catnip? Mara's in here. Where is Anna? Y'all just let me know when you're ready. Thank you, Aaron. Okay. Okay. Well, Aaron is asking for a few cards on January's. You're reading for December predictions come true. But, oh, really? Well, that's awesome. Well, I'm not really surprised, but I think it's awesome. So January's forecast for eternal light. What does January hold for eternal light? Okay. That opened up right down the center. Here we go again. That's interesting. I swear to you, I shuffled these well. Well, we got two of the same cards, and one cat. We've got this cat that's crazy. I mean, really, she's just not right. She doesn't, elevator doesn't go to the top. And she terrorizes my poor little Isla, who is just the sweetest thing in the world, she terrorizes her, and she was just chasing her down the hall. So what I see, temperance came up again. And again, it's about balance, and it's about protecting something this month, because the devil came up. And I mean, that's not a bad card or anything. It's, I mean, well, you know, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but the devil is like something's holding you back. You know, you're like in denial about something. This is saying balance things out, because you're in denial about it, or you're not going to be facing what you need to. And when you get two major arcana, it says, please listen to this. And then the Seven of Pentacles again. So balance out whatever you're, for this month. Take the time for yourself, self-care, because you need to be sure to find the clarity to be able to overcome a stumbling block where you're just going to be in denial. You're just going to say, no, I'm not going to, no, I'm not going to do that. No, that's not what, you know, that kind of thing. But if you do, you will grow so much. And you'll still be growing, but you will have grown from this. Oh, good. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to get nosy and get into it, but that's what I see coming up for December. Eternal light. Oh, are you? Okay. Well, it's gonna hang around for a while, and just get yourself out of denial. Take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Okay. Okay, face it head on, because that's the only thing you can do. Thank you, Aaron. And you would like to hear, oh, wait a minute, Maxine had a question. Maxine, did you donate, and if so, where? And put the question in the chat. Yes, IG, I will take your question as the last question. I'm going to go ahead and take Aaron's right now until I see somebody else. Gosh, let me see if I can post this for a second. Oh gosh, no. Thank you, C. Aaron, hang on a minute. Let me put Maxine up there. A message from your grandfather, John Brown. Did he have a stroke? Maxine? I know it takes a while to type and get it over here and that kind of stuff, but heart attack. So that really makes sense. Okay. My chest was heavy and my head felt tingly, which is exactly, you lose blood flow. So, yeah, that makes sense. He said to tell you to put that money back in your pocket and just listen closely, because he's got a lot of things he wants to tell you. And he looks like he's about 40 years old, and I mean, I'm getting that kind of vibe, and like handsome and sure of himself, and says what he means and means what he says. Hmm. Hang on. You were right about the other side. So you were right about the other side. He wants you to know that. I have no idea what y'all's life was like and what, what that means to you. Um, were you wondering if he knew it was coming? Because he said it wasn't a surprise when he died. He knew it was coming. He just didn't want to face it. Oh, bless your heart, Jean. Let's see what the cards have to say, and we'll see what else. You guys, they send us these messages, and they look like things that are, a penny on the floor, or okay, and it could be, people say a feather all the time, and it's like I never see feathers, so go figure. But I see dimes all the time, upside down. Oh, well, so we were talking about your money. It's something about um, watching your budget. He's extremely proud of you. You're victorious to him. You're successful to him. He believes, and you become a strong woman. And you say what you mean and mean what you say too. So, and you're kind. And the Ace of Pentacles is telling me that I'm going to say this, and I really, she's going after somebody. He would say, I don't know what that means, but okay. I'm glad that it was good to you. This is about money. You've got two pentacles in one one reading. So, but I think you're gonna. I don't know what I'm hearing is that you're gonna come into some money. Like, I don't know, win the lottery. No, it's like I'm going to go with that. I'm not going to question it anymore. I've been questioning every single thing that has come to me by spirit. That I am spirit led, and I'm feeling insecure. So I think you're going to come into some money somehow, and it's going to be. He's really happy about that. He wants you to. It's like he needs for you to be really financially well set, Maxine. He just doesn't want you to go through lack. And he's worried about that for you. So that's what I see. That's what the cards say. And I hope that resonated with you in some way. You're welcome. And, he's doing good. I want to know what you were right about going to the other side. To be honest with you, I'm being a little bit nosy. You guys that sent in cash, donated to my readings, please. IG had 2 readings. Yeah, please post your questions. Thank you, Maxine. I really appreciate you letting me travel down that journey with you. And if you feel like telling me what it was that you said the other side was going to look like or be like, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to know what you told me. Thank you, Maxine. Okay, IG wants to know. I got a Leo down the hall from me. I'm a Virgo. Okay, what will the outcome be between Leo and me? Now that's what y'all were talking about, Leo. Anybody Leo on this channel that IG's asking about? The first one, please. Did I miss the first one? Okay, let me go back up here and look. I think I can channel the other side on you and oh, okay. I see that. I'm glad to know that. I need to get to know you. That's awesome. How about this one? How does Leo feel about me right now? Well, we're going with another deck. And what are we going to go for? We're going to go for the Groovy Golden Girls deck because it tells the truth about everything. Yeah. Okay. How does Leo feel about IG right now? How does the spirit? You've been on fire, so let's see how Leo feels about IG tonight. How does Leo feel about IG? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Spirit guides, you're awesome. I love you guys. Ooh, you got this question. What does Leo think about IG right now? Okay. Oh, and Maxine, by the way, he didn't tell me he was 40 years old. It just seemed like he was about 40 years old. Okay. What does Leo feel about me right now? The Page of Swords. They're coming to deliver you some news. And it's not the greatest news because somebody's heart's going to get broken. The Three of Swords. And it is a fight. Oh, I see, Maxine. It is a fight. It is a battle. I mean, you know, you've got the high ground, but dang, it's a battle. And how do they feel about you right now? We've got 4 sword cards here. That tells me there are going to be some challenges. How do they feel about you right now? Well, I don't think they feel the same about you that you do about them right now. Because I see that your heart is really going to be hurt by something he says or does. Your heart's going to be really hurt, but you're going to fight back. And then you're going to charge in with all the strength and power and determination that you've got. And if you want to fight for the Leo, I mean, I wouldn't, but if you want to, that's your business. But after this card, you get this card. That tells me that you're going to come back strong. And remember, everybody, this is free will. We all have free will, and we can change the outcome of anything that is going on. Anything that I say, the outcome can be changed. But if I got your reading, Eugene, because I'm the way I am, I'd say, see ya, goodbye, because I don't want to get my heart broken. But that's just me. I'm really interested now. I'm reading what Aaron wrote. Do you see what message he's sending? What about the outcome between? Oh, well, I mean, I think we saw it all here, but I'll go ahead and draw, because you paid for 2 questions. I will draw some more cards. But do I see what message he's sending? Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. The message he's sending was that, or they were sending, I don't know if Leo's a male or a female, but whatever they're sending, the message that they're sending is like, not a spoken message. It's I'll show you. And okay, this came to mind. When people show you their colors, just don't try to repaint them. Do you understand what I'm saying? When people, and they will tell you what kind of person they are, don't try to make them something else, because it never works. So, what will be the outcome between the Leo and you? What will be the outcome? Well, I hope it's better than what's going on now. We'll see. Okay. So we got the Queen of Wands, and she's intelligent, and she's and she knows it's talking about free will. And thank you, Maxine. Oh, good night, Gavin. Mwah. It's talking about free will, your free will, just like I was saying. But the thing about strength is, though this is Leo right here, you've got to have control over your own mind, body, and spirit. It's got to all balance out. And you really feel like this is love. And I'm sorry, what it's going to turn out to be is a real burden. I mean, yeah, you can carry the burden. You're capable of doing it, but why? I'm so sorry. But that's how, let's pull an oracle. Hate it whenever yucky. The Golden Girls just tell it the way it is, man. I'm telling you. They don't pull any punches. And that's why I wanted to read this, but they don't always come out ugly. I mean, they don't come out and say, I mean, yes, they are in your face cards. Maybe I should have used something that was a little bit more easy to digest, but it would have said the same thing. It would have just put it in a prettier way. Where? Two of them. Okay. God almighty. Our cats are, I mean, they don't usually do this, and I don't. Okay. Yes, Maxine, I agree. And what I got was the cosmic heart, and it's saying devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. What it's saying is, you really need to think of yourself first and of what's best for you. And the general theme all night's been about self-care. You know, just take care of you and let the chips fall where they may, because this says I remember. And your soul's plan, or what you came to this earth to achieve, and what you want may be two different things. And yeah, just stay in prayer over this, because it's going to be hard for you to deal with. Please come back and see me and tell me what's going on with you. I just, I'm so upset that came out the way it came out. But I appreciate you coming and letting me be part of your life. That is a real privilege, and I thank you for that. So, guys, anyway, I guess that's it for me tonight. We're at 11:39, and Gavin had to leave. Yeah, absolutely. You will be in my thoughts and blessings, and I don't like to say it, but I'm going to say love and light to you. Blessings your way. Thank you, Aaron. I think that's true. IG, you needed this said the way it was said. And I really don't like that to happen. But, you know, hugs and love and everything. Please remember to like and subscribe, like the video, the stream, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I'll be back here on Tuesday and would really enjoy having you here. Moderators, love you all. Y'all are awesome. Thank you, Maxine. Eternal Light, thank you. And Aaron, we will get to you next time. Is that okay? All right. Good night, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, because that's what it is for me now. And I will see you Tuesday. Bye.